Alright, I've still got the stain in the corner, haven't I? I thought I replaced... Hold on. Well, these don't look any better. I don't know where I put all my new paper, so this is terrible. Anyway, we're doing this thing, so very poor introduction. I was going to do the Technic set that I bought, but I went and got this one because I mentioned this the last video that I was going to go back and buy this. This was on slightly reduced to clear. In my ongoing campaign to buy more than one Animal Crossing set, well, I've got the poly bag, so this is Animal Crossing set number 3. So let's do this. This is the second cheapest one that you could buy. But I think with the cuter character, Bunnie, I'm assuming. So let's do this. It's very, very like these pieces have to be the Nintendo base plates, don't they? Because these are basically you could literally imagine slotting this into your well, there are 2 bags. Well, that's good because I am terribly exhausted tonight. So we'll just do bag number 1. And that can help me, encourage me to make some more videos. I've got quite a few sets sitting here. Like, I've got this old, this is a Play Studio, it's just a branded thing. Store branded Lego set. So I did one of these before and I haven't done this one. It's been sitting here. And I've got another surprise Lego set coming up. Which I'll show at the end of the video, which is sitting right next to me, which I'm probably not going to open. This bag was harder than I thought to open. Okay. There's your ASMR for you. Okay. It's actually very noisy for me. So there's some spiders and stuff. Should I even open that? I don't know. We'll leave that there. So, oh gosh, I am so tired. I'm not too sure. It's like one of those moments where it suddenly becomes evident that I can barely stay awake. But we're going to do this video because it's not that late. It's actually quite early. So it feels wrong to try and go to sleep. So we're going to make this, and we're going to make... I think there's quite a few printed pieces. They've got like a... There's like... Ooh, there's a sort of cross plus. I wonder if the other ones were like that. Plus shape inside. And halves and medium-sized legs. Those aren't full-size legs, are they? I don't have any minifigures sitting on my desk. Oh yes, I do. Are they full-size legs or are they short legs? Those are short. Okay, they are. There will always be Harry Potter legs to me. So, oh, it's probably in the little bag, isn't it? No. Oh, there it is. Because I first saw those in teenage Harry Potter characters. Those legs. So anyway, this is the wrong one. This is the big one. We want the medium-sized one. I'm just trying to think briefly if I have any, other than the froggy person, other than this froggy thing. I don't think I have any random Mario sets to do. So anyway, that's not the secret set that I'm going to show. That's just basically all the sets that are sitting nearby. But tomorrow is Halloween, so I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I'd paid attention. I wonder where I put. There was a. Well, I don't even know what it was called. It was a board game where you had like pumpkins and stuff, and it was like a Halloween themed board game. One of the little ones, and I've got the feeling. Oh no, I think I've got like it's a race car one. I've still got one of those old board game ones that when Lego was big on the board games. I think I've got one still that has never been still in its plastic shrink wrap. But I don't think that's actually. It might be actually. I think it is, but I don't know. I thought that'd be good to play with kids tomorrow, but I don't know where it is. So That's a shame. I know lots of other board games are, and I did see actually I did see a. Was that it? I did actually see like the last set. So I did see. I keep saying it over and over again. Is this a big one or a small one? It's harder than you think to find these pieces, honestly. Like, there's 2 of these. I can only find 1. There it is. Yeah, they are actually. They're like, it's like a collab with somebody else, but they do have at least one board game that you can buy that's coming out. At least I can't buy it at the moment, but it's coming out soon. Though people have reviewed it on Board Game Geeks, so I'm assuming you can get it somewhere. I've completely forgotten what it was called, but it does look kind of interesting. And it's like it's in a standard, modern board game style thick cardboard box thing. Well, it looks like it is, but it has Lego on it. But I think it's like definitely a collaboration. So I think, well, that's good. It's good that they're bringing back the board game scene. So turning the page, I'm laughing because I'm just so tired, and the sound of this Lego is driving me crazy. I was a bit perplexed looking at the front of the box as to what this thing that we're just building here actually is meant to be. I'm assuming it was like some kind of radio. Like, this seems like such a weird detail. Like, that can't be true, right? Like, why is this character? Maybe this is the whole story in the game, that they listen to the radio all the time. As I said, I've only played like the DS version briefly, and then was like, okay, fine. And I don't have it for my Switch, so I can't play a modern version. So that's that. I missed out on getting a Switch game that I wanted recently, but I forgot again what that was. Oh no, it was a PS3 game. That's right, I was trying to get this Midway compilation. Actually, I really wanted Angry Birds. And it came up, so it was like a bulk auction on the second hand with a copy of Angry Birds for the PS3. But it was just slightly expensive. But then I'm like, well, maybe that's actually worth a bit of money. I don't actually know, because I've only just realised that you could get Angry Birds on the PS3, so you can't seem to get it on the Switch, which is annoying. I got like a copy game, and it's like, well, it's not as good as it. It's just not as good as the. Having only played Angry Birds, Star Wars Angry Birds on the 3DS, I can't really make much statements. Oh gosh! Oh no! I dropped an important green piece on the floor. I found that. No, that's not the piece. I dropped it. Okay, I thought it was a different one. Okay, anyway, let's stop babbling. Gosh, I'm tired. Need to go to sleep. We'll be doing this soon. I'll be doing that. So you can do whatever you want. So I have to put the recycling out though. That's the other thing to worry about. And I mean, I could do it tomorrow morning, but they always pick up the recycling and the rubbish earlier and earlier. It's supposed to be like, put your recycling out by 7 o'clock, but they pick it up at 6:30 in the morning. Well, they pick up the rubbish at 6:30, and it's like, I complained at some point that they picked it up too early, to which they just changed the rules and said that they're going to pick it up earlier, and so stuff you. Because I don't like leaving out the wheelie bins overnight in case like somebody knocks them over or rummages through them or something. But I'm going to go and put out the. How is this going to fit on? Is it just going to hangle? Is it just going to dangle? See, I put the words hang and dangle together, and this is what you get when you really need to go to sleep. Because look at this, they all wiggle around. You can't see that they're wiggling around, but they're only held on by one stud each. Not so trendy as we could hope. I actually don't know what I'm making. So Maybe they could have put more studs on this. Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe they could have. Alright. And this goes there. And this goes there. But I do like these guys because it's a little bit like Fabuland. Just a little bit. I watched some random YouTube video when they were talking about top 10 things you didn't know about Lego or something. And one of them was about that the Fabuland theme was cancelled. They were going to try and keep it going as like to appeal to girls. But then they went with that Belleville thing, which is weird because I've got this is a Belleville piece, and so is this, and the rest of them. I don't know where I put it, but I was going to do a video on that, which I will do at some point. But they decided to go with Belleville, which I think was a poor choice. I think they should have stuck with Fabuland. And I feel sad that it's marketed at girls. But it's the same thing with Friends and their little animal sets. I always feel like, well, I would have liked that as a kid. So that goes there, and then we're going to have 4 of these. And one of them I dropped on the ground, and then I found it again, and it's here. And I can see what's going to happen on the next step without even looking at this page. And here is what we're going to do. That's going to go there. That's almost satisfying. That's almost. So that's not wiggly. So that's good. And then we're going to get this trusty little, it's bottom of the tree piece to really emphasize that it's the bottom of a tree. So that goes there. And it's dangling off the edge again. That's correct. No, it's not meant to be there. It's meant to be across. And then it's not held on by, oh, I don't know which I prefer. I don't know what I think is worse. Having it dangle off the edge but be connected by 4 studs, or having it not dangle off the edge and be connected by 2 studs. So I think Lego's being a bit cocky when they think about these things. They're like, it can hang on by 2 studs. Our production is so high quality that is fine. So I think it just makes me feel nervous. Like, it's one of those things. So now we're going to put this, and this is a very cute tree. Okay, that goes there. And we've still got quite a few pieces there. To be honest, looking at the front of the box, I didn't think there was much to the set, but turns out there are some bits and pieces to do. I have the feeling I'm getting a cold, which I don't want to do because I want to go give blood in a few days, which will almost certainly make me get a cold a few days later. Hey, it's spider time! So the spider can go, which is a bit spooky for a cutesy animal thing. And look, this piece here is going to go here and not be connected. It's going to be connected by only 2 studs. Oh. And then we're going to have this thing, which is quite cute. And you go. And we're going to have, it feels a little bit like the little yellow one that I got from, but it's not the same. There was an old school, like, Mickey Mouse set from some weird time before they were doing Disney big time, and it had like a yellow one of these things, and it keeps sitting around somewhere, but then I just packed it up recently, so I can't show it to you. But anyway, that's what that reminds me of. And what else is supposed to go into there? We're supposed to have, we've put that one in, and we've got to put the shovel for that, which just looks like the kind of shovel you use like for your chimney or your fireplace. Which I'm sure has the correct name, but I've never used a fireplace in my life, so there you go. I have lived in a house, 2 houses with fireplaces, and never in those houses have I ever used one. So, turning, or barely ever seen them ever be used by anybody else. So, now we're going to put this piece on. I grew up in a house with a fireplace, and at no point in the entire time that I lived there was that fireplace ever used. So there you go. But I did see something that looked like that. It also makes me think, well, that's the kind of thing that you scrape up dog poo with. So I always have basically I have mixed feelings every time I see this spade thing, shovel thing. So that's just the way the stuff flows. So we've got this. You thought I was going to say something funny then, but I didn't, so tricked you. Now we're going to put that on the correct side. This is going to be the waterfall. I can see what we're doing now. I guess that because I have secret information that you do not have, which is that I can see all the water pieces. But we aren't finishing the waterfall. This is just the beginning. Okay, so that goes there and it spins round. So that could be fun. This goes here. And this goes here. And turning the page. Oh no, we are actually going to go all out on the waterfall here. And we do have like, this is quite cute. Okay, I think I have to put the triangles on first. I can't actually remember when the last time I did my last video, but I think actually it was before I'd handed in my last assignment for my one paper at university this semester. So now I am no longer a student until maybe next year. Almost certainly I think I will do next year. So, but they've kind of ruined all the timetabling. Where's the blue thing? And then this goes there. So we'll have to see. But that's good. I just had to write a screenplay, which I quite liked. It was fine. It was about dead people, so that's always good. That goes there, and that goes there. And I haven't actually checked my marks for the last assignment because I was like, well, I wasn't very happy with that assignment, so I'm assuming that it didn't go well. So I'm not going to bother checking until I've got all assignments marked and completed. This does not look like what I made. That's because I forgot to add this bit in. So this bit goes, does it go like that? I guess it does. Does that look right? And it feels like we made the whole thing. Like, what have we got left to do? So there's those spare pieces there. So that was that. That was fun. So, ooh, and everything falls out. It looks it's quite a good little display thing. What's in the rest of the box? Oh, a tree. We have to make a tree. That's it. Oh no, we don't have to make a tree. We have to make this thing and a tree. So that doesn't look like it's going to take much time at all. I feel like I could race through it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to spread things out. I'm just going to, hashtag content. And there we go. And they've got their cute little. Oh, I forgot to mention the thing there. So we'll do bag number 2 next time, because this was fun. I wish I hadn't put away the other. Wish I'd kept them all together. I'm kind of hoping that the other sets drop in price. One of the other ones the bigger ones is dropped in price, but it's still a bit expensive for me because I have no money. So this was a big outlay, but I'm like, oh, they've only got like I think one left in the shop, so I better buy it. Anyway, I got this not for $17.99 from an op shop in a bag of other things. So I had to buy a whole bunch of other things to get this, but it was a pretty good price. It's a bit scuffed in the corner. I've actually got a couple of these. And I think I've got at least one other one that has not been opened. And it was one of these things I was going to do on this channel at some point. But this is a 2013 set. So it is 11 years old. So I'm probably not going to open it. I'm just like, add it to my collection of unopened Lego sets. Which go all the way back to 1999. I do have some 90s sets that haven't been opened. So I think actually it got mainly scuffed by me not putting it in my backpack properly on the way home. So my bad. But anyway, this was a back when they had a castle theme. So if you're young, then you might not realize that they like it's like at the end. It's like a sort of a weird castle theme. I think it's not like the traditional 80s and 90s castle themes, and it's not like the weird brightly coloured one, and it's not like the Nexo Knights one. It's like a proper castle theme that did occur. And the only set I ever got, I think, in this theme was this one. So I've already done this one personally, and I bought a couple of them because they were reduced to clear, and probably from the shop Toy World, which is a New Zealand toy shop chain, so franchise unit thing. So anyway, still got the Minecraft things, which is where I got these things from. Actually, I got these from a Toy World, because they keep getting burgled. So anyway, thanks for watching, and that's an empty box. And have a good evening. Bye.